Hello. Tonight we're going to be talking about artificial intelligence. My name is Connor Shaw, and I'm going to be going over exactly what artificial intelligence is. How it's going to impact businesses. What it can do for them, what it can't do for them. Just like everything that is good in the world, there's also some bad things as well. Some downfalls. So we'll be going over those as well. If you have any questions, don't worry. At the end of this video, I'll tell you exactly how you can get those questions answered. But for right now, let's learn a bit more about artificial intelligence. So what exactly is artificial intelligence? In the definition below, it states that the theory and development of computer systems able to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence, such as visual perception, speech recognition, decision making, and translation between languages, is what exactly is artificial intelligence. So think about it this way. Just imagine a computer system or a program, that is exactly like a human. It has feelings, it has emotions. It basically seems like a computer that has free will. It can learn from its mistakes. It can be taught different things rapidly, as stated in the photo right below. It shows artificial intelligence has all these different things that it can learn and that it can pick up on. It could teach itself, or it could have its programmer or master, if you want to call it, teach it to them, such as, it could give them a webcam, so it could give them vision. It could program them with that vision to even, develop facial recognition software, which could come in handy. It could teach the machine how to speak. It'll tell them exactly what they need to do. Um, and it can teach them speech patterns, and it can give a machine complete control over itself within its own programmable boundaries. And what it does from there is that it can actually make it seem like you are talking to an actual person that is living inside a machine. And that is the beauty of artificial intelligence. It allows us to, you know, this is definitely the future. This is going to help us replace a lot of things. But enough about this. Let's see what it can do for business. So what can artificial intelligence do in a business? What it can do is offer virtual assistants. If you ever go on to customer support online and you type in, or you go to the chat section, you have the chat bar. That could be an actual computer that would be responding to your questions, because the programmers would actually have programmed specific lines of code to react to different kinds of uh, questions that a customer may ask. Um, that's one way that you can see artificial intelligence being used in businesses, through virtual assistants. Another one is generating insights. Target uses this method. I don't know if you know the story, but there's a story of a woman that would constantly come into Target and buy things. She'd constantly buy food, different types of things like that. And then Target actually sent a brochure to her house about on coupons on pregnancy tests, because apparently Target has a program and a system that tracks every single um, item that this woman was purchasing or looking at, basically, and it was able to piece together and determine that she was pregnant before even she knew that she was pregnant. So it's just fascinating to think that there's machines out there that can know things that before, or know things in the life that we are living in before we know. Another one is automation of manual processes. This is machines doing processes that could mankind do. So example, robots. They are programmed to do repetitive different things over and over again. And a good example of this would be, an assembly line of toothpaste. Where you would have an assembly line of people twisting on the caps for toothpaste. That's all that could be. Another one is unlocking unstructured data. So this example could be searching for a complex answer. Like where to drill oil. This uses very complex algorithms. Um, Other than that, that's how all of that works. And next we will talk about the pitfalls. And like everything, it has a downfall. The pitfall of an AI is that it has the ability to think and learn on its own. So if an AI decides and figures out that, hey, I'm my own entity, I want to do what I want to do, it could start training itself, programming itself, writing its own programs, to um, basically do whatever it wants. A good example of this is, I don't know if you've seen it, is the TV show Person of Interest. It's just an AI program that learns uh, and teaches itself to basically be free from its creator. And then after that, it just wreaks havoc on the whole world. And then that is exactly, that we don't want AIs doing that in a business. Here are my sources for the whole thing. I really hope you did enjoy this presentation. For if you have any questions at all, don't be afraid to email me. My email is C as in cat, D as in dog, Shaw, SHAW, at millikin.edu, and or send me a bunch of questions, and then I'll try and answer them as best I can. And again, I thank you for listening and hope you learned a lot about artificial intelligence. See you next time.